how this is using Nightland on Summoner's War. They had an update on, I guess it's the record, clear record modification. If you get the fastest clear time using your friend's monitors, that record won't be applied to your profile record, menu, or best clear time. Some dungeons will no longer have a clear record. Kairos Hall of Heroes event, Angel Mon / Devil Mon, Rainbow Mon. Due to the new ranking system, the profile record info for the best records will be read as for your kind understanding. Ooh, like this is just actually a big update. I'm sorry, and me going on a Star War this morning. Like I said, my phone has had a problem. And hi Dragon, ZX Dragon, how you doing? Hmm. Alright. Okay, like I said, that update wasn't really about nothing. But what they was talking about was basically, let's see if I can remember how to get to that stupid mess. You go to your island and your defense setup, and you go to your profile and your record. They basically reset it, all of it over again, because they was thinking people was doing stuff based on using your friends' monsters. So basically everything got freaking cleared. Period. This means nothing to me. Seriously, it does not. Because, like I said, I really don't do most of these raids. Well, I did the raids, but like I said, y'all pretty much know what ranking I was at when I did most of my raids. And most of my dungeons was like 3 to 7. Everybody trying to do that, oh, under 1 minute and stuff. Talking about you get better rooms and it's under the 1 minute. And I'm like, if you had the dedication to do that and make it under 1 minute, that's good for you. Faster grinding, good for you. Only downside that I ever never liked about this this record thing, and I'm going on to say it, and I'll say it seriously. Yes, I've been playing pretty much since day one of this game coming out. But ever since they came out with this little record stuff, it's been people, let's say, oh, because you've been on here so and so amount of days, you can't do this, you can't do that. I mean, I originally never invested my monsters in any of the other stuff. I never invested my monsters like that. Yes, I do recommend that you at least get dragons and giants 10 under a reasonable amount. When I say reasonable, I say probably 4 minutes or lower. But everybody want to do like 50, like it's got to be under a minute, under 30 seconds, yada, 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 and stuff. And yes, maybe you might be able to get better runes, but that ain't been, that's a catch-22, ain't never been proven. So, this really doesn't do anything for me. It's just another reason for people who don't understand, don't judge an account because you can't see a record on there. I'm just saying. I've been on playing this game a lot, and just because I don't show that I done cleared arena, cleared TOA, I never prepare my moms for TOA because I'm like, ooh, TOA, when I can save up my LD moon, Light and Dark Scrolls like a normal person, and save the ones from event, and preferably, yeah, one a month, but every other event at least has one. So at least if you was doing like I did 4 months, you at least have 8, depending on the events. So that really didn't that that really wasn't anything like ooh interesting. Let's see. Uh, they do have 2 new monsters, which the Lightning Emperor and Giant Warrior. Let me see if they limited time event notice. Um, they trying to put some more promotion on. Um, they trying to put more emphasis on Labyrinth again. That's another one. Yes, even if you don't clear Labyrinth, you still get some stuff. And let's see. Let me look over here at move this over down a little bit. Let me see what this is over here. Okay. Lightning Emperor update 5. Fire 5 fused. Okay, the fire one has become the new fusing mon. Okay, lightning strike attacks an enemy and steals 1 beneficial effect with 50% chance. Gain knowledge passive. Gain knowledge by numbers granted beneficial effects when you granted with beneficial effects. Gain 3 knowledge when they enemy or an ally gets defeated. You can have up to 5 knowledge. Automatic effect. Start of apocalypse. Attacks the enemy in the order of low HP ratio to high HP ratio by number of knowledge you have, and damage increases as you attack. If you have 5 knowledge, destroys the enemy match HP by 50% of the damage dealt. This skill can be used when you have at least 1 knowledge, and all knowledge will be consumed once with this skill. The attack power of allied monsters increased by 44% in guild contest. Okay. Required monsters, which is let's see, Fire Vamp, Water Samurai again, so they trying to put a promotional back on Water Samurai again. Then you have Wind Magic Knight, which is Lupinius. I'm pronouncing that wrong. And then Fire Bear Man, which we always get regardless. I get a million trillion of those. So only thing is, I really hate to see fire vamp. So it's only if you really actually get like multiples of fire vamp, or you can, make you one. Then I don't mind, but it'll just take a while. Once again, that's a fusion just because. Let's go and check over and take a look. Finish off 4 Emperor, 4 Vampire, Magic Knight, Wind. Let's see, there we go. I mean, it's not as, of course, I kind of find it neat because now, especially for those who have a fire vamp, which is Virgil, you can now make you some fusion and skill him up. Except it's more about critical rate on him than skilling up, but that helps and stuff. Then of course always samurai, so if you get any samurai, you can make KS and skill it up. I still actually use KS every once in a while, occasionally. But now I can he's been there to make, but I just haven't had time. Lupinus, Wind Magic Knight. I mean, she has her uses I done seen in Arena, and she maybe some Necro, maybe some Giants, maybe. If y'all got a better use, put it down below. And then of course, Gingen, we get fire. I know every once in a while I like at least get 3 fire bear, man. So, even though I probably done turned half of them now into fodder now, but it's okay. Okay, breaking down. To do fire vamp, you need Pharaoh, which is Imp Champion. Imp Champion fire. Then you have Kugo, which is fire golem. Then you have Vigor, which is water werewolf. And then you have Tatars. I know I'm spelling this stuff. That's wind elemental. The dude elemental. I say dude elemental. I know it's something else, but then of course KS. This is another one I get constantly 100 million of Luhan, which is water martial artist. He's not bad because he's a healer upper, but when you start getting multiples, then you got Pyrian, which is the sorry, I'm having a total blank on that because it's a monster that I really use. I'll go back and take a look. Then Adriel, which is Wind Archer. And then Bremis, the fire version of the elemental. Okay. And then that's crazy. For Lupinius is Raja, which is your hunter. Wind, Moria, Wind Lady Elemental, High Elemental. Then, oh my goodness, you have enough nerve to say Spectra for this? I really actually like Spectra because you can use that in TOA and Necro and some other stuff. And then Targ, which I actually have two built, but I have two built because I was trying out a team for Braid and other places, but I have two already. But notice this is max 4, but it ain't like I get that all the time. Then of course Fire Bear Man. Let's see, now that's gonna irk me. It's gonna irk me now. I thought I had at least one. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, sorry, that's gonna irk me now that I totally draw the Inferno. And Puritan is the awakened form of the water Inferno. I'm sorry. that kinda I'm sorry, that kinda irked me when I said that I was gonna okay, Inferno. Okay. That just kind of irked me a little bit because I totally forgot because that's one of those. Besides, I think Fire Inferno, I think I've probably used and stuff. I do have a light and dark one, which you can see that dark Inferno is very annoying because it kind of revenge is really good on you if you get it set up right. Let's see. But that's the new Fusion Mon, the fire one, and then, so that's something else you could work on. And I'm gonna go over that again real quick. Usually people like, well, what do you fuse, that's really actually worth it? And most people will tell you is Vermos. Always Vermos first. Vermos, then followed by Sig would be another to me. Um, then my two ties together would be actually Panda and Light Paladin, but I would go with Panda first before I go with Paladin because it's just now that Paladin has been finally used after y'all have seen probably Summoner's War, the last couple of the arena and the 2018 championships. Now you know that Paladins do have a use. Then of course, when Ninetale, of course, I prefer Water so high because she a super cleanser. But when Nine, if you put her in the right AD, she can take out your whole team with some love. you know. And I prefer Lucian, and I'ma say it win Joker trumps all for me. I mean, I done seen people use JoJo for some stuff, but I'm like Lucian or nothing. Or Water Ninja with this Susano, but like I said, this is for the fusion for Vermos. I mean, I done seen some, but right now, Fire, Ninja, and Wind Ninja are kind of, especially Wind Ninja. Fire Ninja's Garo is kind of something you use to be annoying. Then of course Beretta for definitely for TOA. Other uses, but mostly your dot and stunner if you wanted to. Um, I mean, McKinnon A was kind of like some basically for Vermos. Once again, fire, wind vamp for Vermos. Um, and fire succubus, which I like, but like I said, Aria, which is light, and water, I kind of really like both of them, which is really nice. And then as far as horses, mm, I really like the dark horse. That's me. I mean, some of them have different uses, so it's just on the use you need. Then, of course, on the Kung Fu, I always like to build one because they real nice and they multi-hits. Um, I'm a fan of light and a fan of water. I still like wind. Pretty much I like all of them, but light and water are my two favorite, followed by fire. So, it's still something interesting. Then, of course, Heart Magicians. Wind definitely right now is the one to get because if you're trying to build you a arena team, that's the one you get. But basically, all of them are annoying as crap. I would put them probably right next to number two as far as most annoying if you especially put it with arena or something like any type of chilling or something like that. Okay, and then it was one more other something that I seen that they said they was removing. Mm, mm. Oh, and also, I'm hoping, Calmness too, if you can hear me, please come back with an event so I can go on and finish getting Pumpkin Yellow because I'm unfortunately was sick when that event went down and I'm like literally 2 pieces short of finishing, but I was close on the other one and I so tried, but it didn't happen. Mm, let's see what's in Guild Magic Shop. I usually tell people on Guild Magic Shop, I mean, sometimes they have pieces, so if you trying to get a certain monster, they have pieces and it'll be nice, but like I said, usually it don't have anything in there. And like I said, they don't have nothing this morning. But let me go back to notice real quick. It was something else they had. Service modification notice on PC website login removal. United inform you some modifications being made to login service provided by Hive. Features used provided via mobile PC website will currently be available in the game. Mobile website service. Profile, you can check information. Friends, the friend service which was used available will no longer be provided. You can enjoy the service in game. I'm assuming that was the one where you had to require Facebook and friends or something like that. That's the one I assume, but I'll take a look at that. Hive Cafe posting service where it used to be post to Hive Cafe mobile website will no longer be provided, meaning where you used to could send a ticket and kind of get a pretty fairly good contact back. They getting rid of that. Customer service, you can submit inquiries without have to log in to mobile website. The catcher system will be applied for security reasons to enable you to submit inquiries safely. Okay. Have Center, which used to be available on mobile website, will no longer be provided. Replies inquiry will be now sent to email address you'll enter. When you submit inquiry, you'll be able to check friend request in game. Account deletion. You can now delete your account in game. If you want to delete your account, please log in to game to do so. Mm. So I guess for people who had account, mm, I mean, if you could find somebody to take over your account, I'm not saying do it, but I don't like the folks trying to sell your account because that's kind of scam. And if they find out, you'll get banned. So that's why a lot of people be telling folks. But now you can go on and just purely delete it if that account was trash. I just never saw why would you sell your account. I never saw that, and you should never do that. So I'm not promoting that because all kinds of things can go wrong and folks can get your information, and none of that crap is really safe. So no, don't do that crap. PC website service modification, customer service inquiry. You can submit inquiries without PC website capture. The app applies security reasons. Messages, the service allowed to view your inquiry record PC will no be. So even if you sent it, they're no longer gonna keep a record of it. So, I mean, so basically, PC website, the https/www hive within hive.com is gone. So when we was doing like the codes back there, and people had problems because of iOS. Well, last probably a couple times as you seen doing the iOS, the stuff crashed and nobody could get the codes back up. So I'm wondering if they trying to use that LY or BLY link, which ain't no better. So we'll see what they come out the next time they do some kind of event where you have to sit 4 hours before you get something. Yes, I said it. 4 hours before something new. Let's see. Daylight saving time, travel. And for most of y'all, if y'all did go on and do Halloween event, this should be the second coming of most of y'all having y'all might be close to lighted feeding. I'm doing the event just to get to 20, and then I'm cutting off because I know everybody say free Devil Moon on the latest event that's up. Um, uh, the pumpkin shop event. I mean, y'all can go at it, but basically I'm just doing it to get the stuff which I have. I done made it to the 10, I done got it, so hopefully I should have El Sharon lighted feeded very soon. Alright, those were the latest updates. Those was the latest updates going on in Summoner War. And on Halloween, I will have another summoning vid made to go on and do my LD and my other stuff. So till then, that's your latest updates. This is user Nightwind. My guild is Witch now. We're currently looking for one active attacker that can do Guild War and Siege. Must do Guild War and Siege. I don't ask for much. Just those two.